You can be surrounded by people and still feel completely alone. You scroll through hundreds of friends and feel like you have none. Today I'll show you why, from two angles. The psychology of why your brain treats loneliness like a wound. And the part that'll genuinely surprise you, the reason your ancestors, with almost nothing, never felt it. Picture this. It's 30,000 years ago. You wake up not to an alarm, but to the sound of other people breathing beside you. You have never once in your life been alone, not for a single hour. You eat with the group, you hunt with the group, you sleep in a pile of warm bodies under one shelter. And here's the strange part. You don't even have a word for lonely, because the feeling doesn't exist yet. Now understand this carefully, because this is where it clicks. Your brain did not evolve to survive as an individual. It evolved to survive as a piece of a group. For your ancestors, being cast out of the tribe wasn't sadness. It was a death sentence. Alone, you couldn't hunt. You couldn't sleep safely. You couldn't survive the winter. So your brain built an alarm system to stop that from ever happening. That alarm is loneliness. Let me repeat that once more because most people get this backwards. Loneliness is not weakness. Loneliness is a survival alarm. It's your brain screaming the same message it screamed 30,000 years ago. Get back to the group or you will die. When you feel that ache at 2 a.m., that's not a flaw. That's a 30,000-year-old warning system doing its job. Here's the specificity that proves it. Scientists have measured this. When you feel lonely, your body releases cortisol, the exact same stress hormone it releases when you sense physical danger. To your nervous system, being alone and being hunted look almost identical. Your body literally cannot tell the difference between "I have no friends" and "there is a predator nearby." But here's the twist. Your ancestors had far less than you. No phones, no houses, no comfort, and yet they had the one thing you're starving for. Not connection to many people, connection to the same people every single day. And this is the thin line most people miss. You are not lonely because you lack people. You're lonely because you lack belonging. Those are two different things. You can have 1,000 followers and zero people who would notice if you vanished. Your ancestors had maybe 150 people their entire lives. But every one of them knew your name, your voice, your story. Think about your phone for a second. It gives you the feeling of connection without the substance of it. Like drinking salt water when you're thirsty. It looks like the thing you need. It even feels like it for a moment, but it leaves you emptier than before. You get the dopamine hit of a like, but not the deep safety of being known. Your brain keeps reaching for the group, and the screen keeps handing it a photograph of the group instead. So here's the question I want you to sit with. If loneliness is your brain begging you to return to the tribe, why do we keep building lives that pull us further from one? We chose privacy over the pile of warm bodies. We chose independence over the group. We called it freedom, but your nervous system never agreed to that trade. Maybe that's the real cost of the modern world. Not that we're alone, but that we convinced ourselves we're supposed to be okay with it. Your ancestors owned almost nothing, and they were never lonely. You own almost everything, and the ache never fully leaves. So remember this. Loneliness isn't proof that something is wrong with you. It's proof that something is right with you. A heart still asking for the one thing it was built for. You were never meant to do this alone. You were built by people who never had to. Here's one last thing. Sharing this video with someone, that's not just a like. That's you being someone's tribe today. Hit like, subscribe, and let's keep exploring what makes us human together.